Hello everyone and welcome. Last week Apple introduced us to new iPhones, which are iPhone 17, iPhone Air and iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. And today I want to take a quick look on these new iPhones, and I would also like to explain which iPhones I think are worth it and which you should not buy or should at least consider buying. So let's get started. Let's start with the base iPhone 17. And I think that it's the best iPhone you can buy in today's lineup, because finally you get the same display as iPhone 17 Pro Max has, so 120 Hz on base iPhone. It's XDR, it's OLED, it's LTPO, it's everything that you need. It has also ceramic coating too, so it should be a little bit more scratch resistant, but I guess one boatman will take a look into that. There should be also anti-reflective coating, so it should be somewhat similar, for example, to Samsung S25 Ultra. The iPhone 17 should have also better battery life, quicker charging, and overall it's just a huge improvement to last year's phone. Also, base storage was increased to 256 GB and the price didn't increase. Quite the opposite. In our country, the price is even lower than the last year's phone. So in my opinion, I think that iPhone 17 is just an incredible upgrade to last year's phone. And I think that most people need just iPhone 17 and nothing more. There are some disadvantages, unfortunately. Colors are not as nice as they were last year, but that's very subjective. But also we lost the iPhone Plus version, so it's only base 17, and if you want bigger display you need to upgrade either the iPhone Air or iPhone 17 Pro Max, or you can pick the last year's generation, but there would be some downgrade. Now I have mentioned iPhone Air. What is it? It's thinner iPhone. It's a little bit bigger than the base iPhone 17. It's somewhere between iPhone 17 and the Plus version or Pro Max version of iPhone. It has 6.5-inch display, same technology as the base iPhone 17, but it has the Pro chip, but with same number of cores as base iPhone 17. So I wonder if there will be some difference. It has worse battery life, it doesn't have a SIM slot, it has only eSIM, and it's basically worse in every aspect. You do not get the spatial video because it has only one camera. You do not have macro photography and a macro video option because it has only one camera. The battery life will be also worse than on the base iPhone. And Apple says that it will be 27 hours, which is the same as last year iPhone 16 Plus, which is incredible, but I wonder if that will be true. The phone itself is very interesting because basically every tech, every chip is integrated into the camera bump, and the rest of the phone is just battery. This seems incredible. On the other hand, I have some concerns considering the durability of the phone, but again, I think that one boatman will check whether the durability is great or not. And basically that's it. It's worse than base iPhone, it's more expensive than the base iPhone, and I do not think that it's really a great value. Now, I understand why people will want this phone. I personally consider it too, even though it's just not worth the money. But if you just want the best value, iPhone 17 is just much better. Last but not least, we have the Pro models, the 17 Pro and 17 Pro Max. The 17 Pro is a little bit more expensive, but that's because the base storage is 256 GB and the price of same version stays the same. There are of course some changes. First is that the body is changed, is now from aluminum, not the titanium. So I would say that's the downgrade. On the other hand, should you care? I don't think so, because again, the metal frame is never the weak point. It's usually the glass. Then aluminum is better heat conductor than titanium, so this should be advantage. And I do not think that it's really a downgrade in terms of usability, but of course titanium just felt more premium, it's a little bit more durable, but there is again some improvements on the inside of the phone. There is better battery life, better chipset, the camera is better, the telephoto lens is now 48 megapixel sensor, and it's 4 times optical zoom. If you crop it to 12 megapixels, you get 8 times zoom. So that should be some improvement compared to last year's phone. But personally, for most people, I think that iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are not worth buying. The reason behind that is that iPhone 17 just offers you basically everything you need. And there is really a small number of people which I think will really use the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. And what are the functions? I mean, better cameras, of course, probably everyone can use it. Better microphone with the studio mode. Well, I think that's a really niche thing. Then there is option to hook up external storage because of the faster USB-C. I think that most people will never use this function, but if you do, well, that's the reason to get iPhone 17 Pro. And then of course you get a better battery life than a normal phone, but again, normal phone has such a good battery life that you shouldn't really care. And of course there is the design. It's nothing that has like real value, but I understand that the new design is appealing. It's appealing for me, and that's the reason why I will be buying iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max. Not sure really about that, but that might be the reason. But I know that I am wasting money because iPhone 17 would be more than enough for me. So that's everything from my side. If you have anything to add, if you have any questions, don't hesitate and write them down in the comments. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks and bye.